Israelites today, right? Since you've been standing here. Correct?
That's not
so when,
true.
read it again.
That's not true.
Yea,
That's
all
not true.
is
Wherever we go to show the world, when we bring out this gospel, showing the good news, showing our brothers and sisters that we are God's chosen people, not everybody else. Read.
But when they have heard,
When you hear it wrong, watch this.
Satan,
Who comes?
Satan cometh immediately
Satan comes immediately. To do what?
and taketh away the word that was sown in their hearts.
He's trying to take away the word that was sown into their spirit.
Keys to the kingdom. We got the keys to the
Where in the Bible does it say those commandments aren't for everybody?
Let's get that real quick in Psalms.
You want to give you a little?
Are you a Christian?
No.
You're not?
No.
Okay. Watch this. He wants to know that he didn't know that the commandments wasn't for everybody. So we got to show the brother in the scriptures. Where does in the law, in the word, does it say that the commandments are only for Israel? The judgments are only for Israel. The blessings are only for Israel.
That's right.
Are you a so-called black man?
Wait a minute. It says the blessings are only for Israel.
Let's get it. Read that.
Psalms 147 and verse 19.
Work it out.
He showeth his word unto Jacob,
So God showed his word unto Jacob. Read.
his statutes and his judgments.
His what?
His statutes and his judgments.
His statutes and his judgments. Read.
Unto Israel.
Unto who?
Unto Israel.
Yeah, but
Unto the 12 tribes of Israel.
yeah, but
Read.
he's talking about
He has not
Israelis.
dealt so with
He has not dealt what?
He has not dealt so
He did not do that with who?
with any nation.
With any other nation. That's straight out the scriptures.
Yes, sir. I like that.
Did you ever hear that before? You heard that before? Yeah. So you heard that the commandments, the blessings, the judgments are only for Israel, right? When you hear that? You heard it here. All praise to the Lord.
Where is that from that you just read?
This is the King James Bible, brother.
I know that. I mean, what?
Psalms 147.
And it says it's only for Israel?
Read it again.
Read it again.
Psalms 147 verse 19. He showeth his word unto Jacob.
Read it from the top again.
Psalms 147 verse 19.
We in the book of Psalms, chapter 147, verse 19, right?
Bring it out.
Read. Now he's reading off the page what exactly it's saying. Read.
He showeth his word unto Jacob.
He showed his word unto Jacob. Read.
His statutes
His statutes, which means his commandments, his laws. Read.
and his judgments
And the judgments for breaking those laws, like you read about in Deuteronomy the 28th chapter. Read on.
unto Israel.
Unto the Israelites from Judah all the way down to remnant. Read on.
He hath not dealt so
He has not dealt so. When you read the prophets, when you read Isaiah, Jeremiah, Ezekiel, they were dealing with the Israelites. They were not talking to everybody. Even Christ. Read on.
with any nation.
He has not dealt so with any other nation on the earth.
Yeah, those commandments. But doesn't it say somewhere in the Bible that whosoever believeth in him, whosoever. Whosoever, doesn't that mean everybody?
Oh, you wasn't just here?
Whosoever believes.
How long you been standing here?
What does that have to do with anything?
Because we literally just covered that 5 minutes ago.
that's-
Acts chapter 2 verse 21. And it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be saved. Ye men of Israel.
Whosoever is who?
Ye men of Israel.
Who's the whosoever he's talking about, Diana?
The men of Israel, the 12 tribes of Israel. Understand that.
I want to know
Then you should be
if
able
you
to
was here.
summarize it for me.
I'm not going to summarize. I'm just going to bring the scripture out.
Yeah, but scripture,
But I want that in Daniel first.
Scripture isn't meant to be just.
You don't
taken
believe in the Bible,
literally.
though, do you?
I didn't say I don't believe. I
So
said
what
I
are
wasn't
you?
a Christian.
So what are you? I'm
I
asking.
believe that all the religions have some aspect of truth.
That sounds like a
all
Christian.
religions.
That sounds like a Christian. Read that.
Daniel chapter 9 verse 11. Yea, all Israel have transgressed thy law,
So Daniel is prophesying to the
You're
Israelites,
only
right?
talking about
Read it.
Israel.
Even by
The whole Bible's talking about
No, the
Israel.
Bible does
Read
not
it.
talk about
even
just
by
Israel.
departing,
No, that's
yea,
not true.
all Israel have transgressed thy law.
I don't want to get your name
Yeah,
wrong,
that
brother. What's your
part.
name?
That part
Walter,
says
right?
Israel.
Yeah.
You learned that the blacks and Hispanics and the Native Americans are the Israelites today, right? Since you've been standing here. Correct?
That's not
So when,
true.
read
That's
it again.
not true.
Yea,
That's
all
not true.
Israel have
There's
transgressed
no
thy
evidence.
law.
So
There's
who
no
is Israel?
evidence to
Are you an
support
Israelite? According to the Bible? Yes, you are. You're a black man, right? So you're an Israelite. So who is
that.
Daniel
Nah,
talking
that's
to?
not
Read
true,
it again.
brother.
Yea, all Israel
proof.
have transgressed thy law.
All of Israel has transgressed the laws, meaning what? We have broke the laws, right? Read.
Even by departing, that they might not obey thy voice.
We haven't obeyed the commandments of God, right? Read.
Therefore,
Therefore, the judgment, read.
the curse is poured upon us.
The curses that you read about in Deuteronomy 28, going in slavery, calling ourselves by another name, Johnson, all these other slave names, being a Christian, being a Muslim, being an atheist, believing that all denominations are correct.
Wait,
That
you
is
just
a
said I was a
judgment
Christian.
and a curse.
You contradicted yourself.
Read.
You said
And
I
the
was a
oath
Christian.
that is written
You
in the law.
No, I
contradicted
said you
yourself.
sound like a Christian.
That isn't meant to be just.
You don't
taken
believe in the Bible,
literally.
though, do you?
I didn't say I don't believe. I
So
said
what
I
are
wasn't
you?
a Christian.
So what are you? I'm
I
asking.
believe that all the religions have some aspect of truth.
That sound like a
all
Christian.
religions.
That sound like a Christian. Read that.
Because you believe that all
Are you
denominations
a
got some
Christian?
truth.
Are
Only
you
the
a
Bible has
Christian?
truth.
Are you a
Read that.
Christian? Are
And
you a
the
Christian?
oath that is
Oh, you
written
gonna ignore
in the
me?
law
Okay.
of Moses, the servant of God.
Who was Moses talking to in Deuteronomy? The Israelites. Read it from the top, because the devil was just here trying to tell you that you're not a chosen
Right.
seed. That's why I had to ignore him, because he was messing up the edification of the camp. All right, but I'm about to read it from the top so you can understand what's being said. Read it again.
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 9, verse 11.
Read.
Yea, all Israel
All of Israel, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the Israelites. Read.
have transgressed thy law,
We all fall short, right? We all broke God's commandments at some point in time. Read.
even by departing, that they may not obey thy voice. Therefore the curse
Therefore, the curses, being enslaved, forgetting your nationality, being sold when we got all slave ships in America, having chains put on our neck, having to go to our enemies for everything we want, right? Those are curses. Read.
is poured upon us.
That is poured upon us. If you ask another nationality where they from, they'll tell you exactly where they from. Where their grandfathers, their forefathers, foremothers are from, they'll tell you. The Chinese man can date his history back. The white man can date their history back. When it comes to us, we got all these different names. Oh, we African American, we Negro, we Christian, we Pentecostal. Read.
And the oath that is written in the law of Moses,
Who was Moses talking to? The Israelites. Read.
the servant of God, because we have sinned against him. And he hath confirmed his words.
He has confirmed his words. How? Because you're learning for the first time that you're an Israelite. That was prophesied to happen. The things that we read about only apply to us. Jesus Christ, who did he come for? Who did he come for? Who did he come to save? He came for us. Right? You learned that when you got up here. So how is another man that looks just like you going to come up here and say, nah, you're not that. You're not an Israelite.
You learned that the blacks and Hispanics and the Native Americans are the Israelites today, right? Since you've been standing here. Correct?
That's not
So when,
true.
read
That's
it again.
not true.
Yea,
That's
all
not true.
Israel
When we coming straight out the scriptures, give me Mark 4 real quick. Watch this. This is how you know the Bible is a true book. Watch this.
is the book of Mark 4, chapter 14. The sower soweth the word.
We out here sowing the word, right? We're sowing the word unto you, to the brothers and sisters that's listening, right? Read.
And these are they by the wayside,
You all are by the wayside, Walter, because you're listening to us sow the word, right? Read.
where the word is sown.
Wherever we go to sow the word, when we bring up this gospel, showing the good news, showing our brothers and sisters that we are God's chosen people, not everybody else. Read.
But when they have heard,
But when you hear it, Walter, watch this.
Satan,
Who?
Satan,
Who comes?
Satan
Read.
cometh immediately
Satan comes immediately. To do what?
and taketh away the word that was sown in their hearts.
He's trying to take away the word that was sown into your spirit. The whole reason he came is Satan brought him over here to mess up the word being sown into your mind. That's what the scripture just said. We just saw that. How can people walk past here and say the Bible is not a true book? Everything you've been learning, we've been coming straight out the scriptures, right?
Nation is men leading by example.